Okay, here we are back in Octopath Traveler. Before we actually get started with Alfyn Chapter 2, I want to make sure that I show some of the side quests that I passed up on. So this is the Nomadic Hunter. If you're wondering, this ties into one of the Swarkai quests. There's so many creatures I've never seen before. Being able to gather rare furs, claws, and tusks galore. So if you inquire more, I believe... Okay, he's the guy that you can buy the stuff from. So you can buy the tusk if you want, but we're not going to use that at the moment. That's one of the ways to end the quest.
Good day. Good day.
Hello?
Time to begin the video proper. So we are in Goldshore. We have all 8 jobs, yada yada yada. Let's talk to this old guy. Welcome to
Fine
Goldshore,
day
the
to
town
be.
by the sea. We hope you enjoy your stay.
'Tis the merry truth.
This town is known for its pristine beaches. You should see them for yourself if you have a spare moment. So in case you're wondering, Chapter 2 has caused us to shake up the formula. Before I do the story segment, then loot the place, we're actually going to loot the place, then do the story segment. An elderly man who lives with his wife. In their youth, they feared they would never be blessed with a child, and no one was eventually born to them. He died in an accident at sea. Despite their best efforts, they never had another, and have since taken looking after the children of the town as their own. $180 defense. Because I think the stuff I have now gives like 80 or something. Falcon Garb's a little outdated. Actually, no. It's pretty relevant, I guess. Anyway, you'll notice I have the silent bandana. As a result, I'm sitting on 386 evasion. That's even more than Therion here. Therion needs new toys, though. A lot of his stuff has aged extremely poorly. My caravan was set upon by bandits. They took everything. If I don't find a safer route to travel than that blasted high road, they're going to put me out of business. A merchant who mainly operates in the coastlands. He worries about everything from his future to the weather, leaving him little time to concentrate on his stock and trade. Wow. So the penalty for getting caught stealing here is a lot worse than it used to be. And it keeps ramping up over the course of the game. Half tempted to fight this guy. I think I could take him. Got a plum.
Hi there.
My fellow found this huge egg and has been taking care of it ever since. He's a fisherman. What does he even know of eggs? Said he found it in the depths of the place they call the Captain's Bane. I wonder what it might hatch into. The girlfriend of an inexperienced fisherman. Though they care deeply for one another, she has grown somewhat tired of his habit of bringing home everything the sea deigns to deliver to him. It's not really worth it. Like, maybe after I loot everything else, but... So a large soulstone. I had a name for myself once. I was the mercenary who brought down a whole company on his own. A rowdy brute who resorts to violence when he fails to get what he wants. Owing to his experience as a mercenary, he is not a man to be trifled with. He's been seen fiddling with a small gold medal from time to time. So I want to get the challenge. It should be 10. Ooh, no, he's not. In case you're wondering, the guys who have 10, whatever you want to call those icons for their challenge strength, they have rare drops of pretty strong weapons or armor. I'll take the cleaver, the iron armor, and the essence of plum. And sometimes the Inquirer will give you a clue on what exactly they may have if you steal or use the merchant skill. Some years back now, our ship went down in a bad spot of weather. Most of the crew washed up eventually, but no one ever saw the captain again. The rest of the crew gave up long ago, and everyone went their separate ways in the end. But I haven't stopped believing that the captain is still alive out there somewhere. What a great man he was. You'd know him anywhere by his long beard. Should you ever see such a man in your travels, I'd be mighty pleased if you bring him here to me. So I don't really recall running into someone like that. He might be in a later town. A sailor who once sailed on the Blue Wave. Proud of his seafaring days, he hopes to return to that great and glorious expanse again. So real quick, Theron's level 23. If you notice right there, I moved kind of fast, but I'm level 29. They say there's a cave not far east of here that's filled with glowing moss and some particularly nasty inhabitants, if the rumors are true. A man who spends his days staring at the sea, employed by aristocrats to manage a local inn, he grew dissatisfied with his lot after a few months and began to neglect his duties. Recently, however, he started to loathe the layabout he has become. What's that got us a discount? Oh yeah, I forgot to loot. I'll fish for that. Damn it. Okay, we can't do that.
Oh,
Outside
hello.
of town to the southwest is a cave near the shore. I hear it's awfully pretty there. Wow, to be level 30. How close am I? Close. I'll take the seed. Potent hazardous substance. If I want to scrutinize... Let's see now. A trader born to a modest family that has called this town home for generations. She has despised the nobility ever since one of them treated her mother cruelly. Her fiancé serves a wealthy house, however, and so she tries her best to conceal her disgust. So I wonder how that can backfire. Because that didn't hurt my reputation in the slightest for a little bit. And that's down here. So that was worth it. AoE heal. Anyway, let's talk to this guy. Oh, it's Lamon. It's you, my fast friend and companion. It is I, the great adventurer Lamon. Surely you've not forgotten me. I was well on my way to uncovering a new continent when I came against a most perilous plight. I got homesick. All too often the greatest adventurers bring with them the greatest sorrows. I very much want to discover new worlds, and yet I simply cannot motivate myself to leave home. If only someone can give me the gentle nudge I need to step forth into the great unknown. So for that one, you need to go get his buddy and bring him here. It's up to you if you want to, Hello. So yeah, if you want to bring the buddy and do that quest, I'll probably do it at the end of the video. I plan on doing this quest then anyway. If you need someone with a keen eye for treasure, you know where to find me. So, there you go, you get to see that they are staying around. Hold on. Can I actually see... Ah. So, scratch that. I was gonna wonder, how much is it to fix my reputation? Is it like 5,000 leaves now, or what? But anyway, here we are at the Gold Shore Manor District.
Good day.
South of here is the Commerce District. We've got an inn, a tavern, whatever you like. Moved by the guidance of the Sacred Flame, he spreads the holy word despite not being an ordained cleric. Blessed with a silver tongue, he has been instrumental in convincing many residents to accept the faith. So, that means Ophelia can grab people a little bit more easily. Take those.
Eh?
I'm a trader of stone and rock. Can I be of service to you? This here whetstone's best I carry.
Eh?
So I was wondering if you said anything different, but one thing I've noticed in this game is that they don't actually have multiple lines of text. Whatever they say the first time, unless they are on a side quest, and sometimes they still do, they'll repeat everything word for word. This man molded the finest metals into exquisite weapons, coveted by all, until one day he had an epiphany that every piece was akin to a living, breathing being, and that such creations were deserving of constant care. Thereafter he devoted himself instead to the preservation of these works of art. So that means he's holding on to some primo stuff. Can we steal it? Orwell whetstone, what? Bridge lance. That's a decent jumping power. Graviton axe. Sapphire rod. That's tempting. Gives you evasion too. Here's the Starlight Hat if you wanted to buy one. Elemental robe, I have one on Cyrus. I should point out this gives you 36 points of elemental attack, that's why he hits so damn hard. If you're wondering why he's wearing white, he's a cleric here.
Hail.
The prosperity of this town is due entirely to the sacred flame. A finely dressed man, he has an eye for the ladies, particularly those who come from foreign lands, and never passes up an opportunity to converse with them. His incorrigible pleasures recently led to his third divorce. Well, we can only take what the ex-wife hasn't. That's kind of lame, actually, that bracelet. I'll worry about second later.
Oh dear.
There's a right fearsome beast lurking in the sea near here. If you dare set out in a boat, it'll come right for you, which means that fishing is out of the question. Scourge of the seas. A rather young fisherman, he lacks an experience who makes up for it with enthusiasm, working hard to support his beloved, who supports him in turn. He brings home every catch, even poisonous fish and strange debris. That's awkward. Leviathan egg? Ah, so he's the one from that woman down there. So you probably need the egg in order to do that quest, which I can't steal because Therion's... Nice chunk of change. We can go back and buy something if I want.
What?
What do you want? Sorry, there's nothing for you here. I'm telling the truth. What? You don't believe me? The man who serves the nobles in the region. He has grown weary of his master's appetites for the fairer sex and wonders whether it would be wise to introduce his fiancée to him or not. So, how strong are you, buddy? It's about to suck to be you. A battle, fair and square, to arms! I should have actually made him a hunter sub-job because I can equip him with more stuff.
The battle is true.
Never mind, doesn't matter. Staying there in a daze. Ouch, that
The
hurt
battle
you,
is
jerk.
true. How about you?
They'll teach you for scratching my arm.
The thrill of the fight.
You managed to get in here? Not bad. Level 35. I scrutinize. The elderly man who worships the cathedral every day. After injuring his back, he prayed for his speedy recovery. It was ultimately his daily exercise that saw him restored to good health. He nevertheless credits it to his unwavering faith. So I need better stealing ability to actually loot that guy.
Oh.
Some of the merchants who service my merchantry have been having a spot of trouble with bandits. If something isn't done about soon, I may have difficulty getting stock in for my customers. That wouldn't do at all. Something has to be done about these bandits. So I think that is the... Well, it's Captain's Bane. I thought there was another dungeon somewhere around there. So I think this is Alfyn's chapter. I don't know, let's see. Work tree master who provides all manner of food and sundries to various peoples and interests, particularly those on the coastlines. Purifying seed, potent medicine. And when you were a nobleman like me, you can buy anything you wish. A haughty aristocrat leads a life of luxury, turning his nose up at all not born into privilege. His latest attitudes have turned him into the ire of the common folk and a few fellow noblemen. So why can't I still do that? I wonder if Tressa can buy anything on it. I'm sure a commoner wouldn't understand, but it takes quite a great deal of money to maintain the lifestyle that one expects of a noble. At times one must even lower oneself to the level of common villains. That's not anything you would need to know about either, obviously. Do you not know who I am? I'm the noblest of nobles, the great Drevon. Show some respect. The world's coin I grasp in the palm of my hand, and that goes for the money of the brigands I hire. That is to say,
Yes.
That night over there is the one person that can always bring a smile to my face. A woman whose noble ancestors lived in the region since the days of old. The family once funded the construction of a cathedral in Goldshore and thereafter held tremendous influence within the community. Nevertheless, she endeavors to treat all equally and carry herself with grace and humility. That's really, really nice. 300 elemental attack power. I'm gonna take the shield though. I feel sorry for him still using that buckler.
Good day.
This is a chapel of the Order of the Sacred Flame. Are you here to worship in its divine light? A knight Ardant who guards Goldshore's cathedral. As the town sees rather little in the way of crime, he passes most of his days in relative peace. With so much free time, he's gotten into the habit of taking naps even when on duty. So he has some pretty nice craft.
Good day.
Come, come.
This is a holy place. Please try to be quiet. A man who renounced his noble heritage to become a cleric. Despising those who value wealth and status above all else, he sacrificed everything to serve the sacred flame. And in doing so, earned the respect and admiration of the faithful. I don't really see the value of the HP boosting stuff. Olive of Life. Nothing in here. We'll get the nun on the way out. Hello. Plum basket. The sacred flame of our church is the symbol of Elfric, the god of all that is holy. A humble cleric whose contributions tend to go unnoticed, though he can boast of no great accomplishments as of yet. He is diligent and hardworking, and is utterly devoted to the faith. So there's the plum basket again. Well, I'm building up some consumables. Thing is, I have like 90 grapes. I don't actually know if 99 is the cap or not. Anyway, we need to go grab a couple items that should have spawned. Silver Axe. Wind Soulstone. So real quick, I want to peek into the weapon shop, see what appeared. It should be a new axe, I believe. Oh no, it's a new armor piece. Elemental heavy armor. Yeah, I think I might rather have the robe. Robe seems just a little bit more efficient. Okay, so I loaded up the group. You can see we have Hanet replacing Therion, and it's time to hear a tale. Alfyn Path Chapter 2. Your travels will bring you to Goldshore, where a fever is running rampant. Roll up your sleeves and begin to get to work. The story so far, and so Alfyn left behind his sleepy village, in hopes of bringing succor to his suffering. He asked for no coin for his services, to honor the man who once saved his life. With the words of his friend Zeph in his heart, he wandered from town to town, until his travels brought him to Goldshore. In this idyllic town by the sea, surely there was someone in need of his aid. Nothing quite like a town by the sea. Even if the air's a bit briny for my liking. Go for a swim? Don't mind if I do. Huh? Did you hear? Zeke's been stricken too. It's 10 in just a week. The fever's spraying fast. Whatever are we to do?
Now that you mention it.
I hear there's a traveling apothecary in town.
Oh?
Word travels fast.
Aye.
They say she whipped up a tonic that cured one boy's fever overnight.
I see.
She? So I've got a colleague in town. Wonder if she'd be interested in talking shop.
Ow!
It hurts.
Howdy.
Are you okay, little girl? Here, you dropped something. A seashell, is it? Thanks.
Shucks.
Looks like you scraped up your knee. Mind if I have a look? Ouch, I bet that smarts. I know the feeling. I'm always tripping over my own 2 feet. For every time you pick yourself back up, you'll find yourself that much tougher for it.
All right.
That'll do her. One of my best healing balms there.
Thanks.
Stranger, I'm Ellen.
Hi.
I'm Alfyn. That almost rhymes, eh?
That's amazing.
Are you a medicine man? You might say that. I'm what they call an apothecary.
Wow.
I've never met one of you before. Nice to meet you, Mr. Apothecary.
Now listen here.
Alfyn will do.
Hey there.
Can I ask you a favor?
Oh?
Go for it. It's my sister Flynn. She caught a fever and she's been in bed all week. She's always crying, and no matter how much she sleeps, it just gets worse and worse.
Oh.
Say no more. I'll fix her up right as rain. After all, that's what I'm here for. Thank you. Our house is right there. Make for Ellen's abode.
Hi there.
Aha. So, plus.
I see.
Thou art good with children. You think so? Can't say I've ever thought about it much. Though I always like playing with the young ones back home. So thou hast experience, the best teacher. 'Tis a fine gift indeed, to bring in joy to the faces of children. Shucks, I don't reckon it's much of a gift. A big smile's all you need. They're infectious, you know. I wonder. It's true? Come on, why don't you give it a go? Like this? That's how you do it. I'm feeling better already. See, if the grown-ups aren't all smiling, the kids will get worried. They figure something's up. Verily, thou art a wiser man than it would appear.
Oh, wow.
Is there any hope for her, milady? It's just the fever that's going around. My remedy will have her on her feet in no time.
How are you?
And down it goes. Well, Flynn, did it help?
Yes.
I feel better already.
Oh, my.
Just feel her forehead. The fever's all but gone. How can we ever repay you? Ever since their father died, I've raised my 2 girls on my own. I fear I have little in the way of coin.
My sympathies.
You have my sympathies. Worry not. Your kind words are payment enough.
Thank you.
Truly? You are too kind, milady. Just doing my job. And with that, I should be on my way. Oh, and of course, should the symptoms return, please don't hesitate to call me.
Howdy.
Here I am. Where's my patient? I heard a poor girl was suffering from a terrible fever.
Alfyn!
She's right there, Alfyn.
Oh?
Just sit tight. I'll have you feeling better in no time. She looks just fine to me.
Hey!
Ellen, what do you think of bringing this scruffy-looking stranger into our home? Pardon, madam, but I'm an apothecary. I only meant to...
Really?
Are you now? My daughter's already been treated by a professional, so I'm afraid we won't be needing your services. Good day, sir. Tough crowd. She made it sound like I'm some kind of quacksalver.
I'm sorry.
I didn't know there was another apothecary in town. Don't worry about it. Your sister's feeling better and that's what matters, right?
Thanks.
See ya.
Take care, Ellen. And try not to catch cold.
Mm-hmm.
You too. That must have been the apothecary that everyone was buzzing about. The girl's forehead wasn't even warm. Whoever this rival of mine is, she knows her stuff. What I wouldn't give to be able to pick her brain. So... hit the plus, because that's what you're here for, right?
Ho ho!
Your skill in brewing salves is most admirable. Well, you've got your swordplay to boast of. Me, I've got my medicine. Just so, my friend. Neither curing nor fighting is a contest as such, but we all hope to triumph in our own field. And indeed, meeting fellows in the same trade can inspire a man, make him strive a little harder. At least, so it is among men of the sword. Guess you've had your run-ins with rivals who you hated losing to. That would be all of them. But unlike swordsmen, the world can never have too many gifted healers. My thinking exactly. That's why I need to keep getting better, so I can help as many folks as I can. A noble ambition. Oh man, we can't fight the kid.
I'm sorry.
An impish girl who lives in Goldshore with her mother Marlene and her twin sister Flynn. She takes after her father in both appearance and demeanor, a fact she is rather proud of, and strives to cheer up her mother with her sister's help. So... looks like we could still take on the side quests here, but in terms of conversations, the first one is going to be Hanet, second one is Old Barrack, third is Cyrus. Where's the bard? I don't know here. So I'm going to swap out the party members now, in case you're wondering. Oh, I forgot all about that. Okay, so we can swap out Alberic for Tressa, Honnet for Therion. So keep in mind you can use his equipment tab if you want to get gear from someone who's no longer in the party. She loses her magic by doing that, and I use her magic more than anything. Yeah, I don't have a better bow. That hat is falling off in terms of effectiveness. So that means our last two that are going to speak are Ophelia and Prim.
What's all the hubbub?
Ah, he's talking himself, so we'll let him do it.
Oh, miss, how can we ever repay you?
Thanks to your tincture, my dear husband is out of bed for the first time in weeks.
My word, it worked like a miracle. And for such a modest fee, no less. You could charge tenfold and it would still be a steal.
Oh, you are far too kind. I was only doing my job. Seeing your hale and hearty smiles is payment enough for me. After all, we apothecaries have a sworn duty to ease suffering wherever we go, do we not?
Fine words, those. You must be the apothecary everyone's been talking about.
Indeed. Judging from that satchel of yours, I trust I am speaking to a colleague?
You bet. Though I've only started my journey. I'm Alfyn.
Vanessa. Vanessa Heiser. A pleasure.
A sworn duty to ease suffering, eh? I like the sound of that. And I couldn't agree more. It's not about the coin we make. So long as I can keep myself fed, the joy of knowing I've eased someone's pain is all the payment I need.
But of course, it is for that very purpose that I seek to ever hone my skills.
Great minds think alike, eh? Hey, would it be too much for me to ask to take a look at your pharmaceutics? Well, just hearing about it, it's clear you're out of my league. The ingredients, the preparation, anything you could teach me, I'm all ears.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't share trade secrets with those in the business.
Ah, beg pardon. I understand. We do need to put food on the table after all.
No need for apologies. You're quite the diligent one, aren't you?
Oh, you bet. I'm still new to this after all. Every day I'm learning something new. At any rate, I'm glad to know this town is in good hands. See you around.
You flatter me, friend. Fare thee well.
Alrighty, where should I head now? Maybe I'll take a stroll by the beach.
Aho!
You are devoted to your studies indeed, most admirable. I've got lots to learn still, is why. Even if I spend every free moment with my nose in the books, it's never enough. What if I want to be able to treat every injury or illness I come across? With your passion, I do not doubt you will one day achieve that. More than knowledge itself, it is drive and dedication that make some of the best they can be. You already have the most important thing you need for learning. Think so? Can't say I ever felt that way to me. Keep up the work and you will become the apothecary you always wanted to be. I can't help but feel like you're being overly generous there, Professor. But if you have that much faith in me, maybe I should too.
Well now.
Looky here.
Good afternoon.
This is for you. Do you like it?
What's this now?
A seashell. Thanks, it's a beaut. Thank you for helping me.
Well now.
I didn't do much, but payment accepted. I give the prettiest ones to Flynn. She likes them too.
You don't say.
You're really raking them in. I bet you could sell them at the markets for a small fortune. I know. That's why I give most of them to Mother. Oh? She cries sometimes because we don't have any money.
I see.
You don't say. How about you, Alfyn? Do you have money? I think you got me beat with all those shells, but I get by. Are you sure? I can give you some if you need them.
Now listen here.
Money makes the world go round. This much is true. But you know what, Ellen? You know what, Ellen? You, Flynn, and your mother have each other, and that's more valuable than all the money in the world. It is?
You bet.
Mother says Flynn still needs to rest. When she's feeling better, we're going to come back and collect seashells together.
Well now.
Don't you worry about that. That Vanessa knows her stuff. Flynn will be doing cartwheels in no time. I can't wait.
Wow!
It's beautiful, that shell. Ain't it, though? Ellen's got a heart of gold. I'll say, mind if I take a closer look? This shell. You're thinking it may be something rare? Valuable, even? Let's see now. Why, yes, I'm sure of it. This shell. The shell? It is utterly ordinary. In terms of value, at least. But Ellen gave it to you with all the gratitude in her heart. And that means there's no treasure like it in all the world. I see what you did there, but thank you, Tress. So don't lose it now, you hear? Uh-oh. She has a tough nut. And yes, we did just rob the poor girl. So now we need to go get the other two. Oh, 1 second. Should you ever be in need of an extra swordsman, I stand at the ready. Thanks for the offer, Alberic. Prim for Tressa. Ophelia for Cyrus. And now I do need to get an accessory off Cyrus. That dragon scarf. You could take the Simulating Ring because it seems like there is a correlation between his mana, or his SP regen, and his max SP. With the Dragon Scarf and the Dancer skill, he gets 14 back every turn, and I can't help but notice that's 10% of his HP. Or SP, I mean. So as for this one, I'm going to give it to Ophelia. And the reason for that being is it makes her one spell free, and allows her to just keep a healing chain going. She needs a better shield, man. She needs a better knife. So she's going to be doing a lot of dancing here, I'm afraid. And in terms of jobs, we are going to turn her into a dancer. That one actually looks not too bad. She looks like a belly dancer there, kind of like Prim does. And for Prim, that one looks like a genie. Hunter. I'm gonna give her merchant. So, now that she has that, I want to make sure I have Trade Tempest. And I want Rest. As for her, Bewildering Grace is a pretty overpowered move if you can get the right roll. If you don't know what this is, if you played Final Fantasy VII, think of Kate Sith's slots. As in, this is utterly random. It can be instant death to you, instant death to the enemy, it can be bonuses in terms of payout. There are all sorts of things that it could be. Anyway, I want to get the SP regen on her, so she's going to stay in dancer form for a little while. Endless items. And the show goes on. So if I bring Therion, it's going to be a little bit harder here because he's not up to stuff. Actually, we still need his line, so that's why I just keep him, I think. So yeah, when we actually go into combat mode, I'll swap him out. But I will keep Prim and Ophelia, I think. I mentioned in one of the videos, I don't know if it was Ophelia's or what, if you guys want me to try certain things, I'll give it a shot, but I'm going to get these conversations first. And we'll go from there.
Huh?
What's this? There seems to be another commotion. Miss Heisel, come quickly. My husband won't stop coughing.
My sympathies.
Oh dear, isn't that a shame? Seems there's a nasty malady going around. The Gabor whooping cough, it's called. It hails from a land far, far to the south. But worry not. Among my wares is a tonic that will cure it overnight.
You don't say!
Miss Heisel, I knew we could count on you.
Indeed.
My word, even the bottle is simply exquisite. And this will cure him, you say?
But of course.
It most certainly will. It's brewed from a very special type of moss, you see. One that only grows in a remote and quite treacherous location. Because of the rarity of the key reagent, I fear I must charge a substantial fee. Money's no object to us. We'll pay anything.
Well...
Splendid. In that case, 100,000 leaves of file should suffice.
What?
Dear, that is substantial. Still, my dear daughter's life is at stake. I'll take it.
I have no objections.
If Lady Heisel made it, I'm sure it's worth every leaf. I'll take 2.
Goodness.
For me as well. I'll spare no cost for the health of my loved ones.
Thank you.
Pleasure doing business with you, friends.
Oh!
Lady, I fear my Flynn has come down with the cough as well.
Oh dear.
The poor girl. You have my sympathies.
Oh.
I fear that we do not have the coin that the gentry do, but... Here, this is my entire savings. Might you pray sell me a single phial? Even just a sip, anything to save my poor Flynn.
I'm sorry.
But I fear my medicine is in high demand and short supply. I simply cannot let go of it so cheaply. Please, have mercy. My poor Flynn, what am I to do?
Oh dear.
I'm almost sold out. better go stock up on some you-know-what.
Holy.
My poor Flynn. Merciful Elfric, pray bring the flame to light our path. My dearest, ever since I lost you, I have scarce been able to feed and clothe our girls. They have suffered far more than their share. And yet, every day they bring me seashells. They tell me to smile.
Oh.
Must I look on helpless as poor Flynn wastes away? Have I failed them once and for all? Oh gods, if there is still mercy in this world, please save her. I pray with all my heart and soul.
Criminy!
Mind if I drop in for a bit?
What?
What delivery was that? The voice actor sounded bored there. You're that one scraggly, scruffy-looking apothecary at your service. I might not be Miss Heisel, but if you need my help, it's yours.
Let me take a look.
So how about it? The gods may be all-powerful, but a checkup never hurts. This isn't good. She's coughing so hard she can barely breathe. How did a rare disease from a far-flung land come to this town anyway? You said it was Vanessa's medicine that cured your daughter's fever, yes?
Oh, yes.
It sure did. It worked like a miracle.
I don't know.
What kind of medicine was it? What kind? There's still a few drops left.
Oh?
Let me see it. This aroma. It must have been brewed from Gabor evergreen. That would make sense. It's a potent fever reducer after all. But I remember reading something else about it.
What's this now? Oh,
Wait, here it is. Gabor evergreen, a flowering plant native to the tropical and subtropical regions of the continent of Gabora, known for its antipyretic properties. So, fever-reducing. A constituent compound has been known to cause inflammation and swelling of the throat, inducing severe coughing. The symptoms resemble those of the whooping cough known to plague the land where it hails. Due to the risk of severe and adverse reactions, use of Gabor evergreen in any dosage is strongly discouraged. That Vanessa, she couldn't have.
I'm sorry.
But I'm afraid I can't share trade secrets with those in the business.
son of a...
She knew exactly what she was doing. She gave the villagers that medicine for free, knowing full well that when the side effects kicked in... Worry not, among my wares is a tonic that will cure it overnight. Because of the rarity of the key reagent, I fear I must charge a substantial fee.
Shucks.
She induced those symptoms on purpose so she could sell her overpriced elixir. That twisted, conniving... Hold tight, Flynn. I'll have you feeling better in no time. Give me 2 gifs and I'll brew you up just the thing. Thank you.
Alfyn,
Huh?
Vanessa said something about a special moss. Moss that can cure coughing. That's it. Miss, have you ever seen a moss around here that glows blue? Moss? I've never heard of such a thing. But I don't get out of the town much. You might try asking around.
Here we go.
Gotcha. I'll be back with just the thing I need to cure Flynn's cough for good.
You bloody better!
Stop that at once!
Ellen, where did you learn such language? From the sailors, I imagine. You just sit tight and keep Flynn company, okay? What say you, Therion? Okay, I can't talk to Therion at the moment. And I still have that cleric with me? Alright. Hello? If you're planning a journey somewhere, might I suggest you go by carriage. It's safer and more comfortable to boot. So, real quick, I want to look at the list. So yeah, Therion, Primrose, Ophelia are the order of conversations. A coachman by trade, he puts the safety of his customers above all else and refuses to traverse dangerous regions regardless of the payment offered. Owing to his experience, he knows many a shortcut and back road. So now we know her destination. If this goes too long, especially if it's that, like if the chapter 2s are much longer than the chapter 1s, I probably will do the side quests as their own videos. So we talk to him. A haughty aristocrat who leads a life of luxury. So I believe we've already read that, but now we know the gossip of Glowworm Moss.
All right.
So Vanessa set out for the Caves of Azure to the east. Got it. And looks like I'm stuck taking Therion with me if I want this conversation. Unless he's going to do it here. Hoping he does so I can swap him out, even though I could steal from the boss. It's a bit of a double-edged sword. I'm mashing the plus button in case you're wondering, hoping that the thing just pops, but no such luck. Danger level 23. I don't think the girls are at the right level. Therion should be exactly 23? Yeah. So I guess the rest probably come at the end of the chapter. Hey, that's a nice reward. Ophelia died 4 times that fight. Okay, Prim and Therion are a little bit stronger. I'm gonna leave this as is. I want to get Panther Dance. And for Therion, I actually don't have anything for her yet. The thing is, I do need one of hers. I want Peacock Strut, I think. Peacock Strut. Evil Lord, increase the success rate. I want the other one. What kind of cleric would be preaching an eye for an eye? Pomegranate. Ophelia is really struggling out here. Here's the equipment. Let's get rid of that. Be nice if I had a better shield for it, at the very least. That should allow her to survive a hit. I I am a little concerned how the boss fight over here is going to go. She's dropping that fast. If I'm willing to sit here and grind, their levels are going to skyrocket. The thing is, I'm not. Kind of hoping I don't have to deal with these three on a future chapter 2 because they're not very synergetic. I don't really think Therion fits well with much of it. Okay, Ophelia cannot survive as a dancer around here. So, we're going to vivify her. I'm going to go ahead and give a first aid to We are going to change her to a hunter. Good. Equipment. Should we use that? So skill-wise, I want Thunderbird to deal with those freaking birds that appear here. In reality, that's it. I'm just gonna save for the rest of her stuff. As for everyone else, I don't even have a side job up for Therion yet. Just gated this place about freaking sure. Cave of Azure, danger level 24. So watch, the enemies here are probably weak to, we'll say darkness because I'm no longer a dancer. I guess one nice thing about Therion, the enemies here are weak to light, so I'm changing back, damn it. So, still has the horn cleave. Game is chilling me hard here. Thing is, the pirates themselves aren't really weak to... If they're not weak to wind, I'm better off changing to a hunter, but I'll see what they're actually weak to. In terms of healing, this is a job for her. We are kind of banged up across the board. And I'm gonna go ahead and burn a plum here since I have 90 of these. You guys probably thought I was joking about having 90 of these, huh? Oh, darn. So she loses a little bit of HP, but for everything else she gets, this is a must. Totally worth it. So there's 2 save points here. Sea slugs are weak to wind and darkness. I have the right combination right here. So keep in mind, if you did not bother to go get the sub-jobs, this would be a lot more painful. Spiked armor. I'll say that for either Haunted or Barrack. Yeah, these girls are definitely a force to handle. So, which way forward? Well, this is a dead end, so it has to be down here. The thing you have to worry about. I should mention the pirate enemies. You can steal coin pouches from them. I don't know how much those sell for, but it's a little extra something for your trouble. So before I start this one, I do want to pop a plum. Let's give a grape to Alfyn just to top him off if I can afford it. And then everyone, is there any last minute skills I want? Not for him, I'm close to Doter. No. If you're wondering why not the donate BP, if anything, I'll just start dancing if I don't have anything effective. For her, she can always fall back on healing, even though she's not really that great at it. And then it's up to Alfyn to be the DPS, which is so sad. Job-wise, I am going to make him an apothecary, though. That way, just in case, I do have icicle. I do want rehabilitate. Drop a save real quick. Here we go.
Now to harvest myself some glowworm moss. Can't keep my well-paying patients waiting. Oh, to think this moss would bring me a king's ransom. Who'd have known this job could be so profitable?
Howdy, Vanessa. Fancy meeting you here.
So you sniffed out my supply, huh? Well, you're not as stupid as you look.
That medicine you gave the townspeople for their fevers was brewed from Gabora Evergreen, wasn't it? That was your plan all along, to induce the side effects so you could sell the remedy at a premium.
You catch on quick. I travel the land selling my potions and salves for more leaves than you'll see in a lifetime. What do layfolk know of illnesses and their cures? Nothing. That's what makes this job so easy. If it weren't for rival apothecaries like you.
What happened to your sworn duty to ease suffering?
Here's some advice, little puppy. Don't trust anything you can get for free. A stately mansion, lavish dresses, fine wine. Why shouldn't everything I want be mine?
You're free to have what you want, but I won't let you deceive the weak and vulnerable to get it. Using your knowledge to inflict pain for profit? You're a disgrace to our profession. Doesn't it make you feel anything to see people suffer?
Should it? The ailing, the injured, they're tools to an end. Just like the little kittens I test my tonics on. They bring me leaves by the bucket, and when they've outlived their usefulness, they die. Do you cry when you toss away a broken flask? Well then, why should I?
Unfortunately for you, there's no cure for a rotten heart.
Oh, so you don't care for my philosophy? Perhaps you'd care to die instead, My ample wealth has allowed me to secure good insurance. You're a threat to my business, and you don't seem like the type to go home quietly. Or the type to keep your mouth shut, even if you did.
You're goddamn right I won't. On the contrary, I'm gonna brew a remedy and help those people. Not for profit, but because easing people's suffering is what I do.
How noble. But here's my diagnosis. That shabby sense of justice will prove fatal.
This should be fun.
So I wouldn't change things around because this fight is just one hell of a slog. It's kind of painful how slow this fight is, really. Cell Swords have 10,000 hit points, she has about 26,000, I believe. And she'll respawn those guys. You can't hit her weaknesses unless they're out of the way.
I'm ready.
And if they have 9,000 hit points, you can see I'm hitting them for 2% of their health, maybe? So I switched Prim over to a healer for the group. I have her set up the way I want to set up Ophelia.
Alright!
And I'll start filling in the blanks. She is weak to fire, darkness, wind. I don't know about weapon types.
I'm ready. Knighthood, bring
And I should
your
also
shade.
mention, they can one-shot you, everyone other than Alfyn for full health on one turn. So, yeah. Very, very overtuned. I'm hoping that this is supposed to be like Ophelia's chapter, where it's a really overtuned boss. And the other ones aren't that bad, otherwise the game is just going to crash into a brick wall, and it's probably not going to recover.
Is it cold in here?
Like, this wouldn't be as bad if once you took these guys out, they stayed down.
Here goes
They
nothing.
don't.
Let's get down to work! Is it cold in here?
I also gave Alfyn the Dancer mana regen move, Second Wind. That way I can pretty much cast these spells indefinitely. And I'm just gonna do a heal wounds this turn.
Let
I'll end up
yourself be
healing.
healed.
I should have did a heal more, actually. I could have
Come
afforded
in,
it.
if thou darest.
Now I wanted to get the mana regen on it. It's just I So that's one of their really dangerous moves. You can see it hits Prim for a third of her health. Vanessa has a bomb type move to use as well, so there's just no relief to be found here.
Come in, if thou darest.
That's her buff. I don't know if there's any
Bring it
dispel
on!
moves in the game. If there are, I have not found them yet. Keep in mind, I don't have all the job classes yet. There's actually 12. I only have 8.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I don't think the boosting affects the
Bring
healing
about a
boost.
miracle of healing.
I could be wrong, it's just that's the way it seems. So one side swipe. I think I do two.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Prim will act in time.
I'm ready. Bring about a miracle of healing.
Kind of wanted to fire off her spells here, but oh well. That's the bomb.
Bring it
So
on!
you can see between one side swipe and the bomb, that's 1,100 damage. You're not shrugging that off.
Is it cold in here?
That's the sleep move.
I'm ready.
Their final weakness is light.
May the sacred flame shine forth.
Here goes Is it cold in here?
There goes Prim. If she uses the bomb, they're all dead anyway, so there's nothing I can do. I'm gambling that she doesn't. There's no way for me to pop that guy in time. The best thing I can do is use a grape here to make sure that she survives.
Here goes nothing.
And I want to use First Aid on
That'll do
Therion
it.
because he can revive Prim. He's not SP dependent, so I can have him heal while he's physically attacking.
Here.
Okay, I got lucky there and dodged.
Coming, if
It'd be nice
thou
if she had an
darest.
advantageous weapon type, but she doesn't. So I'm gonna do a heal more.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
Try to get her into the safe zone. And it's a very, very small safe zone.
What's this?
My turn.
That sucks. Do I have... I do have rehabilitate.
Heal.
Get rid of that, 'cause she really can't afford the poison.
Had me?
Keep in mind, if I did not heal her there, she'd be dead.
Bring it on.
And by heal, I mean the rehabilitate. So she's gonna go first. As a result, I am
Is it
content
cold
to
in
do
here?
this.
I'm ready. Bring about a miracle of healing.
And this only costs 11 because how much regen I get back.
My turn.
I'm gonna set up this guy. And of course they do the buff. Wild Strike is another one of those moves that you can't account for.
Here. All right.
So, Ice
Is it
Wind.
cold in here?
Coming, if holding back nothing.
Yeah, I'm gonna do an arrow. Just kinda hoping that would have killed one of them. And it'd be nice if Ophelia's
about a
moveset
miracle
had
of
at least
healing.
one big single target heal, but it doesn't. It's also not helping that they really are zeroing in on her. I'm gonna go for this guy because I'm hoping I can blow the other one
Out of my
away.
way.
Oh, yes. Oh, buddy. Is it cold in here?
So that's 10% of their health I'm healing before, keep in mind. Fully boosted with advantage. And I think I mentioned they only carry a crappy item, so it's not worth it to steal from them. Just get them out of the way and be on your
Here goes
way.
nothing. Is it cold in here?
And keep in mind, I'm not even hitting Vanessa for 1% of her hit points.
May the
I used the
sacred
wrong move
flame
here.
shine forth.
Well, it looks like it worked out still. So I'm gonna have him heal himself. No bomb, no bomb. That's fine.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
Okay, it does affect it, just not very well.
Had me? Here we go. Is it cold in here?
Letting my arrow fly and true.
I can actually go without him for a little while.
I am ready. May the sacred flame shine
Okay,
forth.
she's weak to fire and wind. And I don't remember what her
Here we
first
go.
weaknesses were. Actually, there's no point in doing that here. Honestly, she's probably weak to the axe, too. I'm gonna try.
What next?
I am ready.
Can I pop her? I think so.
The moonlight glows.
Therion's sleeping on the job.
Letting Lessen my... Holding back...
Bring it on! Let's get down to work!
Okay, so I'm hitting her for 3% of her hit points with that.
What next?
I think she actually might be weak to the great sword or broadsword, or we're gonna call a full-length weapon. I'm gonna do a heal wounds here because I need to
Let
regen a
yourself
bit
be
more.
healed.
Don't really need it.
Bring it on!
So keep in mind I do have a because I am an apothecary.
I am ready. The moonlight glows.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
No. Oh, it's spear,
I'm
that's
ready.
right. I remember now.
Out of my way.
So I should be able to
Letting
keep
the
her
hunt
permanently
begin.
popped.
Bring it on!
The thing I have to worry about is if she respawns those guys when she first comes in. That's the only thing that can keep her afloat. That's fine, you can handle it.
Shucks!
And she's gonna go first, so I do have to pop her here. So, math, real quick. Yeah. So I'm gonna have Prim go off here. And I'm gonna save Hana to pop her the next time around.
I am ready.
What next?
I am ready. The moonlight glows.
It would be nice if I could afford to pass out some buffs, but
What next?
not here.
Shucks!
Come in, if thou darest.
So that'll knock her down to 3, Vanessa 2. Or no, not Vanessa. This'll work. Okay,
I'm
that
ready.
actually screwed things up. So heal more,
Bring about a miracle of healing.
because I can definitely afford that right now.
Out of my way.
You know what? Let's try to steal. I need to burn it. I'll take it. No!
Shucks!
Why, man? Need to burn a turn. So I'm gonna rehabilitate myself to get rid of the poison. These extra attacks are all coming back to bite me for some reason. Okay, for Hana, I need to cut loose here. I think her bow does more damage than her
I am
spear. She might be
ready.
the other way around. Firing off a dark spell here because she can't do a weapon combo for a break.
Bring it on!
Gonna have him go off next turn. Saving his points for when she comes back.
Alright!
Knocked her down to 1,000. Well,
I'm
took
ready.
1,000 off her, I mean.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Oh yeah, the spear's gonna get more damage just because of the weakness. You can get a second serving off of your combo, by the way. That brings back her little thugs. So I'm gonna actually scan her this turn because I want to see what she has left.
All right. What have
Her
we
two
here?
remaining weaknesses are wind and fire. In case you're wondering, she's at 8,000.
I'm
It's
ready.
not too bad. We're gonna chip away a little bit here.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Out of my way. I'm ready. Are you?
That's within
I'm
parameters.
ready. Bring about a miracle of healing.
All right. Is it cold in here?
So keep in mind her thugs have more hit points than her currently.
I'm ready.
Sadly, I'm a little too tired to do the math on the fly to figure out how much HP they have left. What
May the
percentages are
sacred flame shine forth.
What next?
Leave her alone, damn it.
Holding back nothing.
All right.
I'm ready.
Okay, we need to use the big heal.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
Even then, she's still within striking distance.
Here goes nothing. Is it cold in here?
Annoying.
Letting the hunt begin.
Good.
Out of my way.
Gonna drop a light spell
Come
this
in,
turn.
if thou darest.
I'm
Good,
ready.
you can take that. So that was about a tenth of the crippled guy's health.
Bring it on.
If only she had a weapon type that worked to our advantage.
Is it cold in here?
Letting my arrow fly and true. Holding back nothing.
I'm ready. Bring about a miracle of
I
healing.
can afford it now since I'm still in triple digit SP.
Bring it on.
And I kinda do wish I had Blizzard right now. You know what, I'm just gonna do this to fill in her chart. That way I don't have to keep saying, yeah, she's still weak to fire, even though it wasn't filled in. He can take it.
I'm ready. Bring about a miracle of healing.
Let's get down
I'm
to
just gonna
work.
go for it on the chance that I can kill that
Is it
one.
cold in here?
That sucked really bad.
What next?
So Therion's in danger here, so is Haunted if they sideswipe. So I'm just gonna use Apothecary to heal him.
Here.
Now only Haunted's in the danger zone. Now he's back in
Here
the
goes
danger zone.
nothing.
Can't catch a break, man.
Is it cold in here?
I'm ready. Bring about a miracle of healing.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Okay, pop this guy so I can use the light spell. I am risking Therian's life here, by the way.
May the sacred flame shine forth.
No bomb, no bomb.
Sorcery.
Son of a... I actually needed her move.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Need to go for this guy.
All right. Is it cold in here?
Okay, the one bit of dust.
What next? Holding back nothing.
That was a 6 of its health.
I am ready.
So right here, I just want to do a heal wounds.
Let yourself be healed.
Here goes nothing.
Gonna work on reviving
Is it cold in
Therian
here?
next turn. Basically, I have to take advantage of the downtime.
Bring it on.
Vivify him.
That's what I'm here for.
I am ready. Bring about a miracle of healing.
Letting my arrow
Remember that
fly.
Alfyn resists ailments just because of the one ability I gave him.
Letting my arrow
That was actually a good spread,
I
believe it or
am
not.
ready.
Because now I can use heal wounds
Let
and get rid of all
yourself be
that.
healed.
What the hell is that? Sound like a firework. Why would we fire a firework off on a
Here goes
Thursday
nothing.
night? So I'm gonna use a dark spell here because
I am
Pest is
ready.
weak.
Watch me now.
letting the hunt beginning.
Okay, this is
Bring
an
it on.
opportunity of sorts. If I can kill him,
Is it
she's
cold
not
in
gonna be able to
here?
make use of it. Damn it, I need a Therian.
Here goes nothing. Is it cold in here?
I am ready.
So I want to hit her with the Moonlight
The
Waltz.
moonlight walks.
And now I do not want to break her this
Letting
turn.
the hunt beginning. Letting my arrow fly and true.
So here goes some more.
All right.
So I need him to wake up.
I got just what you need.
Swing the axe to break her.
I am. The
She should be
moonlight
close to dying.
I am ready.
Saving Therian on the next turn to try to break her again before she
Letting my
respawns.
Here goes nothing.
No respawn, no respawn. Son of a... Okay, good.
Here we go.
That's one small mercy here that she can't infinitely do that.
letting my arrow fly.
moss now.
That's what I'm talking about.
30,000 hit points, man. Seriously. Herb of Healing. I think that's what you can steal from her thugs, and then the Olive of Life from her. So yeah, those side quests are gonna have to be their own video.
Ugh!
Damn it all, I paid good coin for them. Game's up. I'll be taking this moss now. And I've alerted the guards. If you know it's good for you, you'll turn yourself in. Alright, you've got me. I repent, I repent. So tell your escape route already? I'm not as naive as I look.
Now listen here.
I brought a special treat just for you.
This isn't good.
Wait, that's...
Now then.
I had a feeling you'd recognize it. Slumberthorn, the most powerful sleep-inducing substance in the realm. One prick, and the next thing you know, you'll be waking up on a dungeon floor.
Oh!
Maybe one
Get
day
it?
you can start over as a real apothecary, if they ever let you out.
Ugh!
You'll pay for this, you stupid naive.
Now then.
I'll keep her quiet until the guards come. Now I'll just help myself to some of this moss.
All right.
That'll do her. Hold tight, Flynn. I'm on my way.
Now then.
What do you intend to do about that woman? Vanessa? I reckon I'll let her stew in gall and ponder all she's done. Gall or no, she doesn't strike me as the type to turn introspective. Maybe, maybe not. I figure she's tossing and turning something mighty fierce right about now. What do you mean? See, Slumberthorn has other effects, less well known. It can prick a person's conscience, for example. If there's something in your heart you'd rather avoid, it'll come out in your sleep instead. As a nightmare. That's right. How she'll deal with that when she wakes up is up to her. But I warrant she is having second thoughts about what she did. Well, I hope so. Why? For my sake? Just be careful, alright? Aw, Therion does care for Alfyn. So real quick, I do need to change Honda out for Ophelia, so we can try to get that last scene. It's this house. I'm gonna drop a save real quick, because I don't want to deal with that boss again. That took half an hour.
Hi there.
Yeah. Well, how are you feeling now? Better.
Oh my!
Her cough, it's gone. And my throat, it doesn't hurt anymore. Good to hear it. You saved my daughter's life. How can I even begin to repay you? It's on the house. The moss didn't cost me anything after all. How could I have been so wrong? You were the true apothecary. Pray forgive my rudeness earlier, good sir. No skin off my nose. Your girl's healthy again. That's all that matters to me.
Thanks.
Finally, I can go gather seashells with Ellen again. Go have all the fun you want.
Be safe here.
And with that, I'd best be off. There are other people out there who need this medicine. And once I've done my job and everyone in Gold Shore is hale and hearty, it'll be time to hit the road again.
See ya.
Till we meet again,
Now then. Where out there is someone in need of a fixer-upper?
Alfyn!
Oh, Ellen, Flynn.
Aw, we were trying to surprise you!
You're already looking 100%, ain't you, Flynn?
I'm all better now, thanks to you.
But what's this? Have you two been rolling around in the dirt all day?
These are for you.
Wowzers! Seashells, and scores of them.
We found them together, Flynn and me. Thank you for helping us, Alfyn. Take care, okay?
Shucks.
We found as many as we could. We know you're poor. Is this going to be enough?
I reckon it'll keep me fed for a while. You didn't have to. Y'all take care of your mother now, you hear?
He's crying! Alfyn's crying! Grown-ups aren't supposed to cry!
Even grown-ups need a good cry from time to time. Stay healthy for me, will ya?
You too, Alfyn! You... too! Now you're crying too!
You were always my hero, an unreachable ideal. But heck if I ain't getting closer by the day.
And so Alfyn bid farewell to Goldshore, more convinced than ever of his chosen path. Though his travels had only just begun, one town was already happier for his presence. And so he set forth for Saintsbridge in the Riverlands, eager to see what his journey had in store.
Alfyn,
Are you crying? Nah, of course not. I just have something in my eye. Sweat, that is. My eyes get sweaty. No, I mean a bit of dust in my eyes. Both of them. Alfyn, there's no shame in showing your emotions. Those little ones adored you, after all. You'll be a wonderful father someday, I'm sure of that. Father? Now, do look after those shells, won't you? Right. Aw, shucks. Another speck of dust. Oh, dear.
Thank you very much.
Alfyn, sir, I wish to thank you. You do? For what? For healing Flynn. I don't need thanks for that, Ophelia. Easing folks' suffering is my job. I'm just doing what I came here to do. Only because you are a gentle soul and have made it your job. That's a rare thing in this day and age. Aw, shucks. You're gonna set the ants on me now. I beg your pardon? My behind. It's mighty itchy anytime someone starts singing my praises. Dreadful. Tell me about it. It wouldn't be half as bad if I could just stop scratching. So, with that, I believe we are done here. So, I don't know if there's anything else I need to do. I probably should look into shuffling my party around for where we're going next. And then, I'm actually going to go to someone who's low level. So, that's 27. Over here, you have to be 32 for the next one, but she's only requiring 23. 22 for Tressa. Okay, so we're doing Prim next. Oh man, when I went to the Still Snow, I wanted to do the Jotun thing, but oh well. So yeah, Prim next, and then if you guys vote quickly enough, I'll go from there. So, without anything further to say, I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching. And goodbye. Right, if you want to see the screen. So do a tale for another day if you don't want to start her quest. If you want to pick it up, go to the bar. I'll demonstrate it in the next video. Goodbye.